nobody cares about you for real. And I mean that as literal as you take it. Your family is not your family for real. Your friends is not your friends for real. Everyone's situation is different though. I'd be wrong if I sat here and said that some people's families don't really like care, and your family really do care about you. But I see a lot of that in the single mother households, and even in the two-parent households. But you grow up, like when you're younger, when you grow up, you're so used to them telling you just be quiet, saying the kid's place. That's why you're so used to it and shit. And like, if that ever made you feel away as a kid, because I know it definitely made me feel away. Like, that's the reason why I be quiet around my family. Like, I don't say nothing around them. Like, I just be quiet now. And they always be like, why don't you spend time with us? I'm like, shit, bro. Like all that shit rub off, bro. And then, of course, trauma and shit on top of that. Let me fix my air real quick, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, nobody really cares for you for real. In the end, you're gonna realize all you guys yourself. Like, and man or woman, you know what I'm saying? Women, I think it's different though, because as a woman, it's not hard for you to go find someone to love you. In this generation, it might seem like it is. It's not though at all. You just gotta go to the right person. You know, a lot of women end up want to have fun and then want to find love in their 30s, and it's too late because all the good guys are gone. But let me talk about friends now. Your friends, you gotta realize, like, everyone, you're only around for a certain reason. Like, people use you, if you think about it or not. I used to never want to admit that my friends used me because I didn't like how it sounded, but it is 100% true. Like, whether it's because you're funny, your energy, you bring the ladies around, you make money, you do the stupid shit for them, you're the only one with a car that drives for them. That is one of the reasons I said, I mean, and many more, that is the reason you are around them. You know what I'm saying? And not all of it is a bad thing. You gotta know, kings have allies, they have assets and liabilities. Not allies, they have assets and liabilities. If your friends are around if they like you around because you're a funny person and you're confident and stuff like that, that's not bad. That's actually, it's way better than you're only around because you have a car, you drive, you got money, you do stupid shit. Because that naturally means that you're a leader. Like, you know what I'm saying? They look up to you in some way. But you got to know how far people take certain shit though. Like, if you want to change, you got to ask yourself this. This is how you going to find out if you got a true friend. Ask yourself this. And don't lie to yourself either, because there's no reason to lie to yourself when it's just yourself. There's no one to lie to. Ask yourself, if I stop doing this, if I stop being the funny person I was, if I stop being an outgoing person and just start being quiet and chill and didn't say nothing and just, if I changed, would they still be around me? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when you're gonna realize who's really your friend. Yes, families have unconditional love for you. Your mom, your father, they naturally should have unconditional love for you, but it's different for everyone. I found out some mothers feel like they're in competition with their son. They don't want their son to be better than them. That's why they have them that's why when they tell them ideas, they instantly shut it down. That's why when some mothers, when you tell them about a girl, they don't like it. Some mothers, they don't want you to get your license in time. They stop you from doing certain shit. Yeah, some single mothers, some single mothers in toxic black households I've seen don't want their kid to be better than them. And it's just like, if you're in a situation like that and you're under 18, because whoever's watching this, like I said, I don't make the videos for the views. I make it just because. If you're under 18, honestly, and you're going through an abusive household, my best piece of advice for you is to find peace, bro. And it might seem so hard, But you seriously just gotta tune out, and you gotta learn how to find your higher conscious. Once you find your higher consciousness, and it's easy to do. There's YouTube videos on it. I'll make a whole video about it too. Once you find your higher consciousness, nothing will bother you no more. You know what I'm saying? You'll be fine. But y'all gotta realize all y'all got is yourself, bro. Like, real shit. That's why while y'all are young, get to your hustle, get to your grind, make your money. Don't waste your time on trying to make relationships with people and women, and don't focus on yourself, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, especially, like, don't ever go chasing women. The right one's gonna come to you, because the one you're gonna end up with is going to be the one that wants you. As a man, you go with the woman that wants you. You don't go with the one. You don't chase a woman and then eventually end up getting her in the long game, because that means she was never really attracted to you. Don't ever waste your time like that, bro. Don't never. Like, I got a friend, and it's like his mom kicks him out every time. And I'm at first when the first time he got kicked out, I'm like, okay, maybe it's his fault. But then I just realized, like, after time and time again, I'm like, he is, bro. It's like, if your parent kicks you out and you are 18 and they know how hard it is in the real world, because they were 18 before, they were your age before, they know how hard it is, especially if you're on your own. If they just kick you out, they don't want you to be better than them at all. They really insecure. Like, if your family is down on you, they're insecure of you. Like, they don't want you to be better. They're insecure, and they're really scared deep down that my son's going to be better than me. Like, and that's a terrible. Like, I feel so bad for everyone who's going through something like that. Like, real shit. That girl you're talking to, or that fucking friend that you only go out with in parties and shit in public, or wants you to drive them everywhere, and the fucking your family that's doubting you with a dream you have, bro, fuck all that shit, bro. Chase whatever you want to do, bro. Like, you live one life. Do whatever you want to do. Now, I ain't saying do no dumbass shit. Like, if you have a good ass job, I'm not saying quit it to go fucking. Don't lose everything trying to do something. Like, sometimes it is good to have other people's input on your life, but when you're at peace and you believe in yourself, you don't need nobody else's input. You know what I'm saying? Everyone got their own opinion, and at the end of the day, they're not living your life, so they can't tell you what to do. They can't. They have no. They wouldn't understand. They wouldn't even think how you're thinking. They not gonna understand it. In their head, they think they're right. In your head, you think you're right. You know what I'm saying? But you're living your life. You're not living their life. So do what you want to do. Don't do what nobody else wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? But happy 4th of July, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's a great 4th of July. Touching down on that. Give y'all an example of why people really only want to keep you around. But the thing is, once you take your value away, and I'm gonna give y'all the example in a minute. Once you take your value away and you take back what they have been using you for, they're gonna want you more, like, to be around. They'll be like, damn, what happened? He changed up, he switched up. They're gonna be calling your phone, yeah, come pop out, like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna see, like, okay, I am worth something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have any self-doubt in yourself, you're gonna be like, damn, this is how powerful I live. And then it's gonna start feeling like this is your life. Like, you're seriously gonna be like, this is my life. This is my world. Like, everything I look at, you're gonna feel like the world revolves around you when it doesn't. But you're living your life, though. You know what I'm saying? When you die, you die. It's not like you die and go to someone else's world, no. But a lot of people just don't understand shit. Like, people don't care about you for real. They don't. You know what I'm saying? Distance yourself and see what happens. Honestly, bro, the best thing I got, like, that's the only thing I can really say to y'all. Like, find your own peace, bro. Read books, listen to music, Listen to high frequency music. Listen to jazz music. You know what I'm saying? Talk to God. Find you something, some piece of joy where you don't need to depend on someone else. You don't find you a piece of joy where you don't have to depend on someone else to be happy and be satisfied. Because the people who have to depend on someone else to be satisfied and happy be the loneliest people, I'm telling you. The loneliest. And them be the ones you won't even think of. Them be the ones that act like that they always show money on Instagram, drive the nice cars and whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas sad for real, bro, because they keep having to show their money to feel happy. Them niggas hella sad, bro. Don't ever stay away from people like that, bro. Find your own peace and joy. Like, you don't gotta post every move on Instagram, on TikTok, because you gonna realize that's how you get your shit slimed out. You don't ever let the enemy know the next move. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I gotta say to y'all today, man. Happy 4th of July, bro. Live it up. Stay safe, bro. You know what I'm saying? Celebrate, you know what I'm saying, with some real friends and family, not the fake ones. You know what I'm saying? Have a good day, y'all.